We are at the beginning of week 6. I have a couple of clients coming over in a little bit, so my day's getting started a little bit later than normal. It's a snowy day out there. We're gonna head to the gym a little bit later today after he gets home. And we're gonna do a nice strength training day because we didn't get to do any of that last week. Last week was kind of just a meh week, but this week we're gonna do better. On the way back from the walk, I have about 6 minutes left. I am hot. I've got the hood down, my whole jacket unzipped. I think because the sun is out, which is kind of cool because the sun's out and there's flurries. It's like the perfect winter day. The cold air feels really good to breathe in, but it's not painful. And when there's a fresh coat of snow on the ground, it just makes for everything to be a lot brighter and happier. Like, it's fresh snow. It's so pretty. And even though this is the darkest time of the year, the snow just helps to keep things bright 24/7. When there's snow. When there isn't snow and it's just mucky gray, that's very depressing. But a fresh snowfall is nice. I will say that. I do enjoy living in Michigan and having all the seasons. I do feel that this time of year makes us so much more grateful for when the spring comes, when you see those first buds popping and flowers. It's so exciting. And the best part is that pretty much when I'm finished with this challenge, a week later is spring. And I just think that that's really cool. Just wanted to put that out there. A little hippie talk. But look how pretty this is. Just finished the first 3 chapters of this book. Because it's such a small book, I've decided to read between 12 and 15 pages a day instead of the standard 10 for this challenge. I just don't think it's fair because this book is a lot smaller compared to other books. But I am already a quarter way through this book, so I will definitely have this book done by the end of the week. So that's pretty exciting. A little gym date tonight. Hopefully it's not so busy. It's a Saturday night. Before we work out, I'm going to do some hybrid light technology. Get my red light therapy on. After Will and I did our light therapy, we warmed up on the treadmill for about 10 minutes and then we focused on upper body strength the rest of the workout. At the end of today, we will be officially halfway done with the challenge. Whoa! It's a little soundbite. Keep cheering, keep cheering. Today is Groundhog's Day.
It's Groundhog Day, and maybe life is on a loop. I miss my burrow. I miss my coop. So I'm headed back down. There's a shadow up here. Get ready for 6 more weeks of winter this year.
Just finished the reading for the day. About halfway done with this book in 2 days. That is crazy. We're at Murphy's Inn. I'm gonna have a salad. Will and I just got back from an early dinner, and we're waiting to go to the gym, so he's relaxing right now. And I thought, you know what, I'll just go into the bedroom, I'll read some more of the book. And you guys, I just finished the 3rd book of the challenge. It was so good. This is such a nice, quick read. It was like 120 something pages, and I read it in 2 days. Literally 2 days.
I Papa freaks all the honeys. Dummies, playboy bunnies, those want money. I think that's what he says. I don't know.
It's leg day, baby. Woo-woo. It's Sunday night, so the gym is not that busy. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. Warming up on the stair climber first. This will get your legs nice and warmed up. And hold. Youcher. The fact that my legs are shaking right now. I absolutely hate this machine. It destroys the hamstrings.
Oh.
And it's like nothing for you.
Lightweight right now, so.
Oh, do you? Shaking legs. Oh my god. So we're gonna end it with just a 5-minute walk on the treadmill. I have it on the highest incline. And we're just gonna do this for a couple minutes. Go a little bit over our time tonight, but that's okay. It was a good leg day. My legs were shaking most of the workout. So that means tomorrow, I'm gonna have a hard time walking. All finished, officially halfway done with the challenge. We are off to a pretty late start today. I'm gonna try to do some multitasking. Last night we did legs. I woke up pretty sore, and waking up sore from the previous night just means that it's gonna progressively get worse. But that is a good thing. That means that I had a great leg day. So the next couple of days, I'm gonna take it a little bit easy on my legs. A little bit different today. We are under like an extreme fog advisory right now. The weather's gonna get up to 40 degrees Fahrenheit today. So all that snow that we got a couple of days ago is now melting. The roads are a solid sheet of ice. So I'm going to wait until a little bit later today after I have my clients. I have to travel and do some hair today. So I'm going to be doing my outdoor workout later on. Hopefully that the roads are safer then. So right now, this morning, I am doing the walking pad. And I thought, because I don't have a lot of time today, I am going to start this new book, Atomic Habits, and I'm going to attempt to multitask and do my reading while I'm walking on the walking pad. I got 3 of the daily tasks done, and then I left to go install some hair extensions. It has been several hours. I left, I put in the hair extensions, that turned out really nice, and I also had to get my husband and bring him home because he's not feeling good today. He is sick and he is currently laying on the couch resting. So I'm out here getting the walk in, and I'm just walking back and forth in front of the house in case he needs me. I just dropped Will off at work this morning. He's feeling a lot better, so I think it was just like a 24-hour flu that he had, like a stomach bug. Who knows, but the important thing is that he's feeling better. So the gym's on the way home, so I'm stopping at the gym now just to get some strength training in this morning, and then I will go for my walk a little bit later on today. Starting off the workout with a quick warm-up on the stair climber to get my heart rate up. I spent the remainder of the time working out on my biceps, triceps, shoulders, and upper back. I'm really proud of myself. I pushed myself to the point of failure. My arms are shaking. Like even right now when I lift them, they're vibrating. The other day I pushed myself to failure when it was leg day, and I did the same thing today for arms. This is my grocery haul for the day. I'm gonna be making a vegetable chicken soup. So I got a lot of frozen vegetables. These were a lot cheaper than buying them fresh, of course. I did get some cauliflower, some red peppers, celery, bananas, blueberries, mini avocados. I just grabbed one of the rotisserie chickens to kind of cut up and put into the soup. We're going to put some beans in there, and some lima beans, sweet peas, and some baby kale is going to go in the soup also. Instead of buying standard chicken stock or broth, I just get these cubes. So it's 1 cube per cup. So we have 8 cups of water in there, so 8 cubes. And then this will dissolve as the water heats up. The cubes are nice and dissolved. The water is boiling, so we're going to add the cut up red peppers to it. Cut up some cauliflower. We're going to add all of this next. Celery is all cut up. I'm gonna add this whole thing of baby kale. It's gonna cook down really nice, so I'm just gonna empty it from this whole package into the pot. That's really gonna cook down, so I'm just gonna cover it for a couple minutes. My philosophy with vegetable soup is the more colors you have in it, the better the soup will be. Going to add a cup of diced onions, a heaping spoon of minced garlic, 2 cans of drained red kidney beans, 1 cup of corn, 2 cups of cut up carrots, 2 cups of frozen green beans, 2 cups of frozen broccoli. I've got the lid on. We're gonna let this cook down because we just added a lot of frozen vegetables to it. I'm gonna start to peel apart and shred this little rotisserie chicken. I love these little chickens. They're only like $6 or $7 and it's just so nice and convenient and they're really good. I have the chicken all shredded up on the plate ready to put into the pot, but the problem is this pot is very, very full, so we're gonna let this cook down for a little while. Maybe cover this up and put it in the refrigerator because, yeah, it's gonna topple over. While this is cooking down, we're gonna add some seasonings to it. So we're gonna add some pepper, garlic salt, onion powder, oregano, thyme, basil, some soul food seasoning, give it a little bit of a kick, and just regular old salt. Finally able to put the chicken in. This is going to be so good. I'm so excited, and this should last us for a couple of days. Reading this book, I am loving this book. Thank you so much for the recommendation. And this really hit home with me. So it's talking about how when you have a goal set mentality, you're just looking at the end outcome as opposed to creating a system to keep things going. Because once you achieve your goal after that, like what? So this is a little part from the book. It says, many runners work hard for months, but as soon as they cross the finish line, they stop training. Story of my life. The race is no longer there to motivate them. When all of your hard work is focused on a particular goal, what is left to push you forward after you achieve it? This is why many people find themselves reverting to their old habits after accomplishing a goal. The purpose of setting goals is to win the game. The purpose of building systems is to continue playing the game. So basically it's saying focus on the system as opposed to the end goal. And I really like that. It is a beautiful sunny day. However, it's a tidbit cold today. It's about 22 degrees Fahrenheit, but that's alright. Gotta put my hat back on. Got smart. Put my sunglasses on. A couple days ago I was out here walking after fresh snow and no sunglasses, and my vision was a little messed up for a couple hours after that. And snow blindness is a real, genuine thing, so you gotta be careful. Wear your sunglasses. It's very important. It is day 40, and it is 16 degrees Fahrenheit outside. So we are back to putting on our face covering and doubling up on the winter hat. Doubling up on the hats really, really helps. So I just put like a beanie on for the first layer, and then your typical old-fashioned poofy ball hat. And I find that it helps a lot. I stay nice and warm because being cold absolutely sucks. These walks go by so much faster when I talk to a friend on the phone. Just finished up with the second chapter of this book. Half of a bagel with a farm fresh egg, a little mini avocado, and some everything bagel seasoning on the top. Yogurt granola concoction with some chocolate protein powder, mushed bananas in there, and blueberries on top.
It's not that people don't know what to do. It's that people can't do what they know how to do.
Right.
And that's the problem. The problem is you do not have the discipline, the grit, the fortitude, the mental perseverance to push through uncomfortable things for a long enough period of time.
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep
Gym date. We are warming up on the bike first, and then we're gonna hit some machines after this. Alright, so we warmed up on the bike and then we went over to the machines where you work out your abdominals. And it was pretty busy in that area, so we didn't get any footage of that. And now we're finishing off the last 10 minutes on the treadmill. After workout snack, honey toast, peanut butter toast, and a cup of warm tea. Second grocery haul of the week.
If I get rid of the devils, they think that I am a rebel. I think they want me to settle, there's nobody on my level. They think that work is too stressful, I think that work is essential. The grind is all in your mental, and I don't think you understand what I'll go through just to be in control of my life soon. All the negativity, man, I'm immune. I don't really need a mask with all I've been through. I've been making changes for the ages. 5-10 year plans are contagious. I attack that shit, I'm tenacious. And if you ain't, get the fuck out of my way then. Got one life, I won't regret it. I will fight until I get it. I'll look back one day from heaven and say, damn, I learned some lessons. And say, damn, I had no questions. I had fun in every second, and the journey was a blessing, yeah. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing.
Going to be making ground turkey meat spaghetti for dinner. Will only likes Prego. Don't break the spaghetti. See, it cooks down just fine. Don't break the spaghetti. That is against the law in Italy. If you break the spaghetti, you won't be able to do the full twisting motion with your fork when you're eating it. We have completed week 6 of the 75 Hard Challenge. This is incredible. We are past the halfway point of the challenge, which is a little bittersweet. I feel like it's kind of gonna fly by now. This week really went by super, super fast. And I will say this. Week 6, for me, this is the very first week that I could physically start to see changes within myself. My skin is a lot healthier. I feel like I'm just glowing. My body is feeling a lot more firm. I am fitting into my clothes a lot better than I was previously, and I believe I contribute a lot of that to drinking a gallon a day of water. Now, there's like controversy on how much water you should be drinking. I watched other YouTubers who are around my size, so I'm only 5'1", 5.5 if I don't slouch, but I typically do. And they say that a gallon of water isn't really ideal for somebody who is my size. I'm under 150 pounds, but I do drink the water throughout the day slowly. Like, I basically have 10 ounces of water for every hour that I'm awake. If I'm up 12, 13 hours, I drink 10 ounces an hour, and I don't have a problem with it at all. Drinking water was one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to start this challenge, because it was going to force me to drink enough water that I was not drinking prior to this challenge. And also a big reason why I wanted to start this challenge was reading. I used to love to read, then I found myself just spending more time on my phone than in a good book. And with this challenge, it not only forces you to read 10 pages of a personal development book, but it also is aiding to your personal development, which is just incredible. And I used to read a lot of fictional books. I do like fictional stories, but I love the reading of this challenge. I love the personal development. I'm learning so much, I am so intrigued and I want to continue this even after 75 hard. Scratch that. I will continue this even after 75 hard because I just feel so freaking incredible. I have just like this euphoric feeling kind of all week. This week was a really, really good week for me, and like I said, I just feel like it's gonna go by so fast now, which is kind of bittersweet. There are so many great things about this challenge that I want to continue in my everyday life, my everyday routine after the 75 hard challenge is going to be completed. Exercise, I've always exercised, like since I was a teenager. I've always have really found a lot of great health benefits and just mental benefits to exercise. I mean, yes, it's good for your physical health, but I've always done it for the health benefits in general and mental health especially. I would walk typically daily, between 2 and 3 miles a day. I would walk prior to this challenge, and then I would go to the gym between I'd say 3 to 4 times a week. I would try to get to Planet Fitness. But this challenge does make me exercise a little more than I was prior, but exercise has never really been an issue for me, not exercising. Eating healthy. I made 3 dozen cookies today and did not eat a single one. Just making cookies for my husband, and then made a little Valentine's Day package for my best friend we're gonna see tomorrow, and I was pretty proud of myself. It's not that I didn't want one, it's just that I knew if I were to have a cookie, I was gonna have to start this challenge all over again, and it is not worth it for a damn cookie. And I make some good cookies, but the eating, I was pretty bad at. I would indulge in sweet treats, and I find that I'm not really craving them a lot. I was the first week to 2 of this challenge. I was having a hard time with it, but now I do find myself eating more fruit. I eat yogurt every freaking day, so I guess that's kind of like my sweet treat, but I'm not really craving like I was. I've had 2 menstrual cycles. I'm on my, now, TMI, but with the menstrual cycle comes the craving for chocolate, like the deep, intense craving, and I didn't have that. I've not had any issues with my monthly. It's actually better than it's ever been. Just feeling really, 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 really good. So thank you, Andy Friselli. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but thank you for creating this challenge. And to everybody else who's doing this challenge, other people that are vlogging it, posting this on YouTube, I love it. There's a girl, Morgan Green, I think her name is. She's posting a video every single day. I love her vlogs. It's so cool to see other people doing this and to hear their stories also. So that's it for this week. Again, this week was just a really good, productive week. And that soup that I made, the little recipe, it's in here in this video a couple minutes back, however long ago, was the best soup I ever made. It was so good. We ate it every day, and today I just finished off the rest of it for lunch. Delicious. I added a little bit of brown rice to it yesterday or 2 days ago, and it just made it so freaking good. So if you like vegetable soup, try that soup. There's a lot of good stuff in there. That was probably, I could not get sick of that soup. So anyways, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Happy week to you guys. Happy whatever. I'm a little delirious. I'm tired, ready for bed. But thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week for week 7. Bye, guys. Bye.